Hey everybody. Ooh. Um, so I'm doing another reading today, or another video. Anyways, so I asked for a general card as I was kind of like shuffling through my deck, and well, I got a really cool card, and it's the Six of Cups, and it's a really cute card, and I'm kind of excited that it's the one that came out because of just my situation that happened over the weekend. It was really interesting. I did feel really young again. I am getting younger. My Benjamin Button situation. Anyways, so the card that I got, again, like I said, it was the Six of Cups. And this card to me represents fulfillment and appreciation. This shows me two children just being themselves and comforting each other, and one making promises. It's just, for me, there's so much to this card. And it's interesting that this is the card that came up, mostly because of what happened. So I matched with somebody on Tinder. Thought he was really cute, and on the following day or the same day, can't remember now, just so happened that this guy walks into where I was doing karaoke, and I was like, shit, this guy's super cute. Who is this guy? I didn't do anything about it. I was busy, and I really couldn't look at him because, he was super cute, and I knew I would get nervous because that's what he kind of did to me. It was weird. Anyways, so just let it go. Received a message the next day, confirmed, well, it was the same guy that I had matched with, and we ended up the following night spending the night together at the same bar, just talking and having a great time. I was pretty drunk anyways, so I said some things that I probably shouldn't have. But whatever, I was really comfortable. I felt like this is not normal for me to feel that comfortable with somebody. So it was really interesting. And then just through conversation and stuff, I felt very comfortable, very free, very, very open, very honest in certain aspects of the conversation. And it just felt fun. It felt fun to laugh and joke around, be silly. It was nice to just be that inner child. And that's why this card that comes out when I see these two children, and it's just one of those things that remind me that it's okay for us to embrace our inner children, and not to do things that are scaring us. As a child, we always tended to do things without thinking about the consequences at first. And I'm a very reserved person for the most part, especially going out to meet another person. I'm not really one to open up so easily, especially to the male species, only because of my issues that I've had in the past. And but it would just seem so normal, and something in me did not want to pass up the opportunity to see him again. So we went out, met up again, and it was just so easy. Time flew. It was really nice, joking around. It was nice to just get to know him. So this card is reminding me and wants me to talk about, just to never not take a chance, and, to show your appreciation for life and those expectations that we always put aside, that we don't pay attention to. Yeah, it felt good, and I'm not gonna lie, I totally kissed him, and well, he says I kissed him, he kissed me, whatever, we're just gonna leave it at we kissed each other. And I took advantage of the situation. I was like, yeah, no, I want to make out with you, I'm going to make out with you, and it's gonna happen. So it was nice just to have that, that young part of me was just like, do it, just fucking do it. You want to, just fucking do it. And it was that thing where I did it, and I don't regret a thing. So we'll see what happens in the coming days, just one day at a time. I'm very much so, I believe in word and people's talk, but at the same time, I'd rather see your actions. We'll see what happens when time comes, but I'm going to enjoy every moment that I have. And I can't sit here and deny that I don't think about it. Like, I'm not thinking about him. It's been nice. Another nice distraction, but this feels a little different than the other times. I'm not too sure what this is, and we're gonna keep going with it. And I just feel young, and I just feel like want to laugh, and I laugh at the situations, laughed at some of the jokes, and just everything that kind of just played along with it. So those are the things that this card is showing me, you know, and I see what's pointing out to me is the sun in the background. It's kind of just shining its light through. And that's what's kind of sticking out to me at the moment. And I just feel like that sun is just saying, don't forget it's there. Don't forget to play. Don't forget to come out and play and to be a part of a light, and to be part and allow your light to shine, and allow your inner self to come through, and allow yourself to be who you need to be, and not be afraid. Be that inner child. Allow your inner child to come out. I know that first night that, you know, I did bump into him, I always tried to keep myself in view of, not in view, but always kind of seeing where he was at, because I was curious. I was very curious. And that was something in me that's not normal for me either. Like, I don't know this guy from anywhere. Why do I want to keep paying attention to where he is and whatever? And I didn't even talk to him. So that was the funniest part. That was even funnier. But it was that inner curiosity of mine that just kept me going. Like, I was just like, okay. And that inner curiosity is a part of my inner child. And that inner child of mine just wants to come out and play. And she's having a good time with her situation. She's having a good time with, you know, being out there, and was, you know, having a good time just kind of playing around and seeing where things go, and, you know, and speaking her truth. And that's one thing that my inner child is teaching me as an older, you know, 34-year-old woman, is it's okay not to be so serious all the time, and to let things go and just see how things go. And I've never blushed so much in my life. That's one thing that happened, is I blushed a lot, and that was one of those things where I was like, okay, this is cool. This is okay. I'm glad that I came out. I'm glad that I'm getting a chance to know him. I'm glad that, you know, I'm taking this thing. And if friendship is what this is, it's a cool little friendship, and it's a cool way to start. Although I do really want to see him naked, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so I just want us to remind ourselves that, you know, no matter what happens, is our inner child just keeps wanting to come out and wants to play, and our inner child wants to explore and wants to be around. And don't take for granted what comes your way, and what friendships and what connections you make along the way. That little boy wants to give that girl more flowers and more attention, and she looks like she's a little standoffish, but that's understandable, because, you know, she's a little girl, and we have to be careful with the big boys, right? So it's those things where be cautious, but don't be afraid to take risks, and don't be afraid to just accept what's happening in your life, and be thankful for those moments that make you smile. Be thankful for those moments that make you cry, because those moments that make you cry is what we need to help us remember to smile when those moments do come. And just remember to allow your inner abundance to come out, and be the person that you feel you need to be in life. Always look up, always look forward, and never think otherwise, and be playful, and laugh, and joke around, and accept what gifts are given to you. And if I'm being handed a gift of laughter, flirting, just another person to chat with, then I'm going to accept that with full-heartedness, and I'm going to accept that with the best of my abilities. I'm trying my best not to overthink things, because we don't ever want to do that. Because when a child does something, they don't think about it, they just go for it. A child that is liberated, a child that is free to be who they need to be, creativity and things like that, that's so weird. So weird. Anyways, I just noticed that one of my statues is backwards again, and I always turn it back, so it's pretty weird that I just noticed it again. It's actually the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil Buddhas, and my see no evil Buddha is turned around again. It's kind of weird. Anyways, so, and that's, again, that's pretty cool that kind of just happened too, because I was having that conversation. And as a child, we don't see fear as much as we do now as adults. And yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay. So I'm just gonna show you guys because this is just, it's creeping me out. But, and he's turned around in the corner again, and I didn't do it because I always have them facing together. But that's okay, because you shouldn't see evil, and you should always see people for who they are, and don't always expect the worst out of people. Because as children, we're very as a child, we were always very trustworthy, you know. And if our parents allowed us to explore and allowed us to get to know people, then it's those things where, you know, we were never afraid to be who we needed to be, and we took risks. And those are the things that we forget to do as an adult, because we start to get scared and we forget those. So I guess with that little Buddha going around, it would be that thing to say, don't expect the worst out of people. Believe in your inner child. Allow your inner child to come out and play, and accept the good things that come your way. Accept the gifts that were given to you, even though they may not seem like a gift at the moment. And as much as sometimes you're given something and you're asking yourself, why does this happen? Like, do I sit here and be like, no, I'm glad that he's gone? No, I wish I had more time to get to know him, so at least I could have one thing that I could be like, no, he's not worth it. He's not worth my time. But I can't, you know, I really enjoyed him. I really enjoyed his company. And it just sucks because we didn't have that extra time, but it is what it is. And those are marks that we're going to leave in each other's lives, and we're going to go from there. So it's those things where we have to just keep moving forward and see where life takes us. And be your inner child, allow your inner child to come out and play. And on that note, I think I have a client waiting at my door to probably open. So peace and love, and come out and play, okay?